God has been doing remarkable things in Trinity and through Trinity to our community. As we have tried to pay attention, God has led us into an expansion and renewal of our facilities in order to better engage in our ministry of hospitality. Any such work in a building of this age, of course, reveals any number of problems that needed to be addressed. And so we were left at the end of this work with a substantial debt. We are paying off that debt, but we would like to retire it entirely, particularly because God is leading us in a new and exciting direction. We are looking to add a position called curate. A curate is a newly ordained person who is sent to a parish to learn how to be a good parish priest. That means they need to be in a good parish, and Trinity is such a place. The curate will learn all of the normal things of parish priesthood, from administration to preaching and celebrating, to teaching, to pastoral care and visitation. But the curate will also lead us in a new and exciting venture to reconnect our community to the campuses of our town. So I ask you now, as you listen to what will follow, to prayerfully consider what God is asking you to do to serve His purpose through Trinity Church.
We're in the place as a congregation and as a group of apprentices of Jesus of rediscovering what our mission is as a place and as a group of people carrying out their ministry. I believe that we have an important and unique ministry to offer to Greeley, Colorado. I'm not sure we all know exactly what that vision is, and we are transitioning now from being a church who views itself as just surviving to a church that is getting to be excited about thriving and being able to be comfortable and courageous enough to step out into the community and say, we're here to help. And we want you to know that we're here, and we want to be part of what you're doing in your life. Let us help you. And that's what I understand. That's where I think our transition is and what God is calling us to.
The curate will assist Trinity in two ways. First, there will be the specific focus of their work, which is with young adults and young families in the parish, and also reestablishing relationships with the University of Northern Colorado and establishing relationships with Ames Community College.
Coming to a whole new place your freshman year is really overwhelming, and just having that connection is more powerful, more spiritual than it has ever been before in my life. And sometimes this is a comfort in a very spiritual, very religious way. And sometimes it's a very, very worldly comfort because, church has been the one thing in my life that has never changed and never will. I can go to a church anywhere and feel at home and feel comfortable. And so really, for the sake of students, campus ministry is really, really a vital key.
If we were to start the capital campaign on January 1, 2016, a 3-year commitment, and if we paid down that debt within 3 years' time, that $433,000 is the amount that I gave you that needs to be paid off. Now, interest savings, the interest that we would save over that for if we were to pay it off by December 31, 2018, we would have saved $68,000 in interest costs. We're asking parishioners to prayerfully consider increasing their annual pledge by 1%. And if all parishioners, all giving families were to do that, increase their giving by 1%, we estimate that we would raise an additional $88,000, which then we would look at expanding staff. We've talked about the curate position to fund that as well.
Well, I believe that the whole campaign process is more about seeking God's will for Trinity and for the church, the people of Trinity, than it is actually about what we do with it. There are things we'd like to do. We'd like to pay off our debt, but we certainly don't want to pay off our debt if that's not what God has in mind for us, because it's all useless if it's not about what God's will is for us and for Trinity as a parish, and what direction we're supposed to be taking.
So what constitutes a successful set of campaigns? Is it the money that we raise, the funding we can have, the staff we would add? Or is it something more? I believe what constitutes success for us is that we become a community united in prayer, in paying attention to what God is calling us to do, and to follow Him faithfully along that path. Thank you, and God bless you all.